Alright, we have a game started here. I'm playing Aliaksai 63 and we might have a Nimzo Indian here or okay, like a Catalan kind of position, and I like to play Bogo types of moves here, and knight c3 is the answer. Okay, so that is interesting. That is interesting indeed. Okay, so there are a couple different things I can do here. 94 comes to mind. 94 is perhaps reasonable. Um, or c5. Like c5. C5, 94. I should make a decision. I'm gonna play c5. I'm looking at this a little bit. Okay, he wants me to take immediately. I can take on d4 first. Or I can play queen a5. How about that move? I like that move. But then bishop d2. That's unclear. Yeah, bishop d2. That's a good move. That is not the best way to have played this. Definitely. Maybe takes and queen c7. Yeah, I've lost some time here, but it's not the end of the world, unless it is. I can go for like a simple Benoni type position. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. I can bring my bishop out along this diagonal, but he can take here. That is bad. I'm changing my mind all the time over here. Maybe I need to play, if he doesn't take, then I need to play knight bd7. Okay, to try and hold that position temporarily. Queen e7 first, maybe. Yeah, queen e7, because I want to be able to move this bishop out along this diagonal also. Don't think I'm really dropping the ball here with queen e7. Time situation is looking good. I'm definitely not the rating favorite. Also, I should definitely look into that g3 move. I know it can seriously transpose to a lot of Bogo Indian variations, but the way I played it was definitely not the best or clearest way to get a familiar position. So I want to play knight bd7, and he plays that to defend against some type of queenside expansion. And I just want to develop, just not getting very fancy here. And here I might just take. Actually, that knight isn't looking so good. Where's that knight going? It's not going anywhere significant. I'm going to play knight e5. I'm going to really like my knight over there. Maybe I should preface it with the rook e8. I would have liked to get a knight to g4 and then have like dual control over that square. That would have been good. Also, I can play knight b6. How about that? That looks good. So he does not allow that move. I can play knight e4. Does that gain the? Does that takes away his bishop pair? I think. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe he has some tricks. No, okay, because that knight is defended. And I really would like to, break his bishop pair. Okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna take that. And now I can just defend that passively. Do I want to do that? Or I can just move this knight over here. And no, I don't like that. I'm just gonna move this and put it opposite his queen. That is something I like. Okay. And well, now I can trade and place my knight over here. Get a pretty strong knight, I would say. On the dark square, he has the light square bishop, and I guess he just moves back, or he can play to e4. That's also reasonable. But he does not. Okay, so now I have to make a plan. What do I play for? I can play c4. That is good. I like that move. I like that move. I have to be aware of his f4 though. Although I can move, it weakens some squares in his camp. Then I can jump all kinds of ways. I propose a trade. And he will probably play rook to b1, back up his queen. Oh yeah, he just backs up his queen like that. That is also reasonable. I'm just gonna bring my other rook in, and now some variations. Maybe this is a good move, like here. Yeah, like here. I will play this move because that's why I protected this previously, and the question is, do I go b5 now? That I have to, if he takes en passant, I have to take with the pawn, and then he gets some pressure. But you know what? I need to get some safe space over here. How do I do that best? I just maybe just a g6 move. With this move I do give him some time. That is something I need to be aware of. Yeah, okay, so what is a smart move here? I just want to play this. And I think he needs to take en passant. And then I have to take, if I want to... yeah, I have to take with the pawn. And now he can get some pressure. But I really like my knight right now. Maybe I can switch that knight around. I'm gonna go here, yeah. Because he was eyeing the c4 pawn and some variations where I move it back, then this pawn is unprotected as the line is blockaded. And I want to reposition my knight to this square now. And I can win some time on it, on that queen. Yeah. Am I doing this the handiest way? Yeah. The other rook would have been bad because it simply dropped the rook on b8 in this way. Okay, I can win some time there on that rook. If it moves from that file, then I can win some time here against that queen. And try to just gain control over this file. That would be absolutely great. Like this, get some control here. And now what to do now? I can try to double on this. I will try that. Meanwhile, he gets some activity on in the center of the board. And this is the point I have to react. But I don't want to open his the diagonal for his bishop over here. I don't want to do that. That is bad for me. Also, because it simply tactically loses material. He definitely is going for it. Opening lines. But now I have a concrete threat, and he reacts. He reacts. He's not missing that. Do I have something concrete? Feels like I should. Feels like I should. Does this trap the queen? That is a good question. Feels like it. Feels like it does. Feels like it does. Where does the queen go? It is trapped. Okay, that is a good thing to have achieved. So, but now to actually winning the game, I am behind in time, and yeah, I'm just gonna try to simplify this position. Maybe, baby. Okay, what to do? My knight right now doesn't feel so happy over there. I just want to block this up. And now I can get a passed pawn here. That would be a good passed pawn. That would be a good passed pawn. Okay, let's do that. So I just gotta play moves. That is important right now. Just to play moves. He can take there. He just covers. That's reasonable. Also, I want to get my queen in, but I want to be able to block this. I can give him a check real quick. Is that worth it? I want to reposition my knight, definitely. Definitely want to reposition. If I can put it here, that would be really good. Also, because now I can take this pawn. Maybe give a check real quick. I have been ignoring this guy's threat, and it's going to cost me. It's going to cost me dearly. Maybe I can sneak this move in over here, and he won't notice. But I have a feeling he will. Oh, I can take this, right? Yeah, but this is getting tactically dangerous. There should be something, right? There should be something. This is tricky. I'm just gonna take it because he can maybe promote. Yeah, he can promote. But maybe I have something here. If I go over here, then I can get a check in here, and that could be strong. But yeah, this is what is this? Equalish? I have a pawn here. Okay, but I'm definitely way behind on time, so I have to move quickly. So now I'm just going to protect that pawn and give him a check real quick and try to move quickly. I get some extra time per move. Yeah, move like this. That will be good. I can move my rook to shield this pawn, and also now I'm attacking the rook basically. So I am going to probably promote with some luck. Whew, that was tense, guys. That was really tense. He resigned. I'm gonna tell him, good game, well played. And I'm gonna go back to some critical positions here. It would be nice to just see the analysis board. Oh yeah, this is definitely winning at the end. But I definitely have to go look at c5. Probably isn't bad, but queen a5. I have to find something better. Just takes sounds reasonable. Give him a doubled pawn. That's what you wanted in IMSO. That is queen a5. I definitely have to look into the books, but still I got a reasonable position. He should have just taken my knight in f3, ruined that pawn structure. That would have been good. But okay, so we get a position that is just a position. I get the bishop pair back, so I'm not really worried. The computer says equal, but I really like my knight here. Look at this knight on a dark square, and his bishop is on a light square. So yeah, he has to play f4 at some time, but that is going to be weakening again. And I like the queen trade over here, so he doesn't, and he pushes my knight away. But then I get other squares. I have a slight advantage apparently, according to the computer, to Lichess computer, and I maybe didn't. Okay, the computer wants to go for it, go b4, and that makes a lot of sense because if white takes, then I get this passed pawn. That could be good, potentially later on. Also, just if he takes, I get activity, and that was kind of a struggle in the game that I didn't really get, and he didn't really need to get. He could have played rook a2 here and just kept the lid on my rook activity, but in the game I got my rooks in, and that really did well for me, but I did not play it in its most accurate way. So it gives me a really big advantage here if I take and then play this fork. Oh man, I missed that. I totally missed that. That's a basic way to have gained a good advantage. But right now, okay, I played a good move over here. And okay, so I found that. That's good. Trap that queen. But here I somehow let him slip. That maybe was a bit of a time waster on f6. And again, b4 is an important idea that I missed. Let's just play it out for a little bit. I want him to take, and then I get a really fast pass pawn, right? Okay. Also because I'm controlling this square over here. So yeah, I believe that. I believe that's strong. Yeah. I believe that. Okay. So, but here he just came up with some good tricks. And definitely I should have done something against this idea, which is coming up. Oh, I got some computer finished analyzing, showing all of the big mistakes. Definitely made some blunders. No, not blunders, but some big mistakes and inaccuracies. Fewer than my opponent though, but I'm about to throw it all away apparently. Let's go. Yeah, this was strong. I gave the check. Apparently knight e5 saves the day over here. Knight e5. And I blew it. Oh, I have to give up the queen already now. That's the benefit of being a queen up, that you can give it back for hopefully good position. But here I just played it wrong again. And I played the only move here to hold. Okay, and he played it wrong. He had to promote the other pawn. I was like, maybe I get some checks in, and that's maybe perpetual, and it probably is. So here I get a good advantage again. Just snatch the pawn, and computer wants to give up this b pawn. Let's take it. Let's see what happens. Oh, the idea is I'm just really quick with it, and he can't place it behind it, so he has to play something like this. And then how are you going to stop that pawn? If you go in front of it, well, that's not so good. Mainly because of this move. So he's not happy about that. And then we get a nice pattern at the end of the game where I can give a check and use my rook as a shield for my passed pawn. That was a good victory. Yeah, that was a good game. But definitely some things for me to look into. The opening and well, it's a Blitz game. You're gonna make errors. You're gonna make errors, but it's good. Blitz games are good for a couple of things. Quick calculation, of course, but also just finding some holes in your opening repertoire. Like for instance, here, I should look into this. All right, bye.